When we were talking about the different types of pavilions, the different functions for pavilions early on in this design process, the thing that struck me was that I haven't seen a great beach pavilion, and that as a problem started to become more and more interesting to me, because beach pavilions by their very nature are taking advantage of the environment around them. They're in some kind of conversation with the environment around them. But even more importantly, they're generally very communal spaces. They're places where groups come together, families, friends come together in an extremely relaxed way. At the same time, the beach is often a place for very solitary contemplation. And I think the beach pavilion should have that dual function. It can be a place for really a community, a group, a family, and it should also be a fantastic place to be there by yourself in a more meditative way. I began to think that it could be in multiple settings, that it can be out on the beach, and it can also be at a pool and take on the function of a type of pool cabana. And you can also stack them together. It's designed to be able to be both. When you begin to put them together into multiples, they take on more interesting quality for me because they start to become really like a big market, almost like a traditional bazaar. At the same time with the pavilions, an exciting thing was to think about them as these colored jewels, and that multiple pavilions could have different colors, and as you began to put them together in a field, that you would start to create really a palette, in the same way a palette that you might find in a painting. The thing that's, as we've begun to talk about a prefab home, I think the exciting thing is to try to find a way to use prefabrication not only to build the design, but use prefabrication to create as much expandability and flexibility. So what I mean by that is that it can be a quite small home, but you could incrementally grow that as your family grew, as your circumstances grew.